Dzień dobry guys, today I'm in Szczecin. I think by now you know where I'm going to be within Szczecin, and that's correct. I'm in the Stare Miasto. To start off this vlog, I'm checking out the area. I've already seen the area because it's in front of me right now. And when I say in the other vlogs architecture is on point, this, I think, especially these two buildings in front of me, kind of take it out of the park a little bit. Like, they're so stunning. They're so beautiful. Look at these two buildings, the pink and the blue building. What the hell? This is so beautiful. Check this out, guys. The detail and the craftsmanship that goes into something like this is like beyond me. I just really enjoy looking at it and like the look of it, I guess. It's just really beautiful to look at these buildings. Next to it, not as impressive, but we still got the yellow building and so on. We've got this centerpiece, which is quite nice as well. It's got interesting shape at the top, which is kind of similar to the other two buildings just here. We then, if we pan round, have other buildings with similar style construction. And that's pretty much it for the Stare Miasto. Similar to Gorzów Wielkopolski, the other side is just a normal street. And so the Old Town Square here, the Stare Miasto in Szczecin, is only this building here, the row of buildings there, and then the row of buildings here. And that's it for Szczecin Old Town. Now, I did read up that the rest of the Old Town that would have most probably been here got destroyed in World War II, and so it never got repaired or anything, whereas this that I've already shown you here, the rest of it that remains is obviously what survived of the war. Over here we have an Asian restaurant, Sake, Wok and Sushi, and to be honest guys, I might sack off the Polish cuisine tonight and treat myself to some Asian cuisine. What do you think? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around Szczecin. There's, I think, a lot to do here. Like, it seems immediately so much more hustle and bustle than other cities I've been to in the last few days. More so than Gorzów Wielkopolski, Zielona Góra. I haven't been to a big city like this in a number of days, and it kind of took me back a little bit because I wasn't expecting Szczecin to be so, like, metropolis as it is. Even though it's not a metropolis, it's the wrong word to use, but I get in and immediately there's just like loads of cars everywhere. It's the first time driving in Poland, I think on both trips, but mainly this trip, that I've experienced traffic jams. I've not experienced traffic jams until today, and I was actually delayed because of these traffic jams getting into the city, hence why it's a little bit later than expected. But yeah, Szczecin is surprisingly a bigger city than I expected. Even Kraków and Wrocław and other cities like that I've been to, Łódź, they don't seem to be as big as what Szczecin immediately feels to me. They've just turned on the lights for this building here because obviously it's getting darker. So I just wanted to pan the camera again to show you the beauty in the lights. We're gonna have a quick look at some bits around here in the Stare Miasto, and then we're gonna go, I don't know, just explore Szczecin and see what Szczecin has to offer for us. So we just walked from the Old Town Square all the way up here, and I looked up these steps and I just come across a castle. So we're gonna go and check out the castle. Just love how beautifully clean the streets are right here. There's no trash everywhere. It's all uniform. They're actually clean. There's no moss or anything growing. All the red paint is very nice and clear on the floor down here. It's not like worn away or anything. Very well looked after, very well preserved here in Szczecin, and indeed in a lot of cities here in Poland, you'll find the same thing. It's called Zamek Książąt. Quite similar name to Zamek Książąt that we saw in Wałbrzych the other day. Zamek Książąt. I didn't expect this to be open. I kind of saw the gate and expected it to be closed. And actually, to my surprise, it's open for anyone to just come in and have a look. So here is, guys, Zamek Książąt here in Szczecin. I'm in the courtyard of Zamek Książąt. I didn't know this existed until just a minute ago when I saw the plaque. And it goes all the way around, of course, like a normal courtyard. Very nice. I'm not going to go inside or anything. We're just here to check it out. It looks very nice. I just properly looked at the clock tower there. It looks very nice. It's highlighted gold. They got a little bandstand just down there as well for most probably people to play music of some sort, probably polka music or something. One awesome little find right here, and I hope that we find more here in Szczecin, like Zamek Książąt. We'll carry on walking around and see where we end up. I'm just heading kind of towards where it looks busier, where it looks more central, because even though that's the Stare Miasto, the old town, I don't think it's like center. So we're just gonna kind of have a look around and just explore and see what's up. It's gonna get dark very soon because it's that time of day. It's about 5:30 right now, give or take, and it's already getting pretty dark. Check this out. So we've got a sundial by the looks of it. So depending on where the sun's shadow casts on this thing depends on what time of day it is. So right now it should say that it's about 6 p.m. if I was able to read this. It also has north, south, east and west on it as well. So it helps you to basically read the, it's like a massive compass basically in the middle of this road. This is a roundabout I think I'm stood on right now, kind of. A roundabout with 3 out of 4 sides, because the 4th side is like a long walkway for people to walk down. So I might walk down in a second because it looks pretty sick. Right here, I don't even know what this is. It just looks like they've repurposed a gate or a wall or whatever, something that kind of looks historical. And they've got like a cafe in the bottom of it. Very nice, very interesting the way that they've kind of repurposed that. And over there we have Zamek, Książąt, which we just walked from. And we're just going to walk further down here. So I really like this walkway here because we have all the lights kind of lighting it up, which looks pretty sick at night especially. So I'm kind of glad that it is nighttime right now, because maybe the camera won't pick it up so well, but this looks really awesome, what I'm looking at right now. I have no idea where this leads. I have no idea what even these lights mean, to be honest with you guys. There's a load of seats and stuff, so obviously, again, during nice weather in the summer and whatnot, people would sit here, most probably play dominoes or whatever they like to play, checkers maybe. There's a whole bunch of benches in the middle, all while you have trams and cars coming down the sides of you. I imagine in the summer this is the place to be, or like a vibey place to be at least anyway. It's almost like a central strip just for pedestrians, which is just really nice because the amount of space, I think what I like about it is that you have so much space for pedestrians to just walk down and chill with no worry about the cars or the trams on either side. And they can walk from the sundial all the way down to this end, which kind of looks some kind of like metro station, but I don't know if it is. That's just what it looks like from here. They can walk all the way down to that lit up tower that you can see about 100 feet in front of me or so. On closer inspection, it looks like it's an information point of some sort. Definitely not a metro station stop, but it did look like one from back there. Some cities have metro station stops that kind of protrude out the ground like that. Guys, as I was just saying about the size of Szczecin, but look at the size of like the road right here, like the intersection, the cross section right here, like it's huge. It almost feels like I'm in America with how big it is, almost. It's not quite as big as the American streets where you spend like 30 seconds or whatever walking across it, but there's not many Polish cities that really rival how busy this is in terms of the size and all the traffic that's here so far. Warsaw, Warszawa, that was on point, I would say. Probably a little bit more so than here, if I remember correctly, but not even Kraków, Łódź. Łódź is kind of big, but not like to this scale. But it's just like huge. I'm trying to think of other cities I've been to. I don't think Wrocław, I don't remember Wrocław with the road so well. I don't think Wrocław was quite like this, but I also need to go back to Wrocław to visit it properly because there was a lot I missed when I was in Wrocław. Lublin wasn't like this at all. Lublin was a lot smaller. So this is a lot more built up. I don't know, it's just kind of taken me off guard a little bit. I've been taken by surprise as I've just been thrown into the city essentially. But I did notice it as I was driving into the city, just how much there was going on. As I was driving in, not only the traffic, but there was just all these buildings, all these churches, everything else going on around. It's like this is going to be a busy city for sure, especially on Polish standards. Yeah, again, we have another huge pedestrian area, probably 3 times as wide as the one we were just on. We've got various statues off to the side. We've got this huge statue of the man on the horse over here. A really nice area for pedestrians to come and chill. Karczma Polska. This is the kind of place you want to go to when you come to Poland to eat authentic food here in Poland. Somewhere like Karczma Polska or some other kind of milk bar. That's the best places to go to if you want the authentic stuff. And to be honest, they're quite easy to find. You can either Google milk bars near me, or you can just look out for anything like that, Karczma Polska or anything. that's got Polska in the title, or anything that just looks like it's the Polish equivalent to like a Greasy Spoons or something, then you can't go far wrong. They'll do pierogi, kotlet schabowy, barszcz soup, and all these other Polish cuisines that you've probably never heard of. Szary kruski, that's something that I've tried this holiday for the first time. Szary kruski is literally great potatoes, but they're those little potato things I had the other day. Absolutely amazing. And I think they sell them in the UK as well in the Polish shops there, so I'll probably start buying those every now and then to cook up myself. A coffee shop right here in the pedestrian zone in the middle, because they know exactly what people like, and they know that people love to drink coffee on their usual midday walk, even though right now it's not midday. In the middle, we have a water fountain, or feature at least. It's quite huge, and just like with every other water feature I've seen on this particular trip here in Poland, probably due to the time of year, it's not working, because the pipes were probably frozen. The water would probably just be shot in the air, frozen. Because as you've seen on other vlogs in this particular trip, it'd be damn cold right now here in Poland. So this time of year it's just super cold, and because of that, I imagine they turn off the water features, the water fountains, anything like that, because, well, I guess it's just not worth it. This would just be a sheet of ice then, and it'd be dangerous for people. And right here we have a huge roundabout area with a tram that goes through the middle, and just buildings that go all the way around. Of course, the road goes all the way around, and there's so much to look at in terms of shops and bars and whatnot. We got the middle bit here, which you can walk across, but I didn't really find a safe place to cross. So I guess we'll walk down one of these streets here, because I don't know for sure, but I think looking at the signs on the road and stuff, this roundabout here is kind of the central part of Szczecin. Szczecin is a port city, so it has a lot of like stuff by the water, you know, those huge cranes and stuff that you get by the waters on a port city. It reminds me of Gdansk, because when I went to Gdansk, it was the same thing. You had a lot of like that industrial looking cranes and whatever they're called. And then I see it again here in Szczecin, which is not quite on the coast, but it has an inlet that runs into Szczecin, so it kind of does have like ocean water that runs in. So there is that side to Szczecin as well, but obviously we're not at the coast part of Szczecin right now. We're just kind of more central in the city. So I'm not too sure, but I feel like I'm heading outside of the city now. It's certainly from the center, because I've just walked straight up basically from where I was, and we've now kind of hit an area such as this. Another big walkway in the middle. I quite like this about Szczecin. There's loads of these little walkways in the middle. You have loads of little monuments, little statues and that kind of thing in the middle. And yeah, I was kind of just trying to look for something, you know, like a park or whatever. And we've just stumbled upon, yeah, more streets, but it's a little bit more outside of the city, and so it's a bit more quiet here. I kind of struggled to find like a center. Like I say, I think the center might have been that roundabout area, or the Stare Miasto, if you want to class that as the centre. Szczecin also has another side to it called Nowe Miasto, which means new city, as opposed to old city or old town. And basically, I'm going to have to come back someday to Szczecin to explore the new part, because today I've only really been at the old part, the old town, plus like wherever we've come up to today. Literally straight down this road for like, I don't even know, like 10, 15, 20-minute walk or whatever. I've just kind of been walking, taking in all the sights. So what do we have here? It's like we've got one side, two sides, and then the main part of the building just there. This looks quite interesting because it's all painted green. It just kind of stands out right at the end of this really long walkway that we've been on for, as I've just shown you, miles. Shouldn't be doing this, but we're going to walk across here because I can't be bothered to walk over there, to walk across that walk there. Well, this is pretty. Yeah, again, we stumbled upon something really nice and pretty with the construction here in Szczecin. As I pan around, you can see just the whole courtyardy area, if you want to call it that. And let's try and walk up and figure out what this building is. I see a plaque. I see the word Szczecin, obviously name of the city, but what does it say on the sign above it? Miasta. This is, well, I take Książąt to mean like office, like city office Szczecin. Just that we can see. It looks quite nice inside, you know. Look at all the marble staircase and everything. Well, wherever it is exactly, it's quite grand. It just says city office, or city offices, I guess. So yeah, that's what I assume it is. It's just a really pretty building for it to be city offices. it just goes around long, like avenue. Basically, you'd see something like this in like Paris maybe. It's just a long, straight, wide road that leads straight down to something else right in the distance. And then it carries on round here. But this is quite a nice little area. And yet again, I don't need to explain again why this water fountain isn't in use, but we've got a nice little water feature here, which I'm sure in the summer would look lovely. And another one over there. Right there behind us, you can see yet again, for the final time, those offices. What a very pretty building indeed for people working in there. And this area looks really sick. I wish I'd come here during the day. Water feature there and there. I can imagine if they were to shoot up high water fountain spurts or whatever in front of the palace during the day in the summer, I imagine that looked or would look really nice. And I kind of feel like I need to come back to Szczecin in the summer in order to fully appreciate the glory when it comes to all the water features and whatnot that they have around here. We've got a statue of a guy who kind of seems like he's a priest or a pope maybe or something, but they put all the spotlights at the back of the statue rather than the front, so you can't see the face, you can only see the back of it. So my phone isn't doing much, but I think you can see just a little bit more. Yes, so here, Papież Jan Paweł II, which is Pope Jan Paweł II. And of course, here's Pope Jan in Szczecin, but not really lit up well because there's no lights on his face. And right here you can see some candles just below Jan. Guys, you wouldn't believe it. We've got yet another park to walk through. This one looks equally as interesting. I know it's dark late at night, so you probably can't see a lot right now, but right in front of us, we do have a tall statue with what looks to be like 3 birds of some kind all lit up. So I just have to go and take a look at this, try and figure out what it is. Here we have 3 pigeons or 3 some kind of bird. 3 pigeons up on a statue, amazing. Right now you can see that it goes on for miles way up there. We've got all of this works going on in the middle, most probably building a new pedestrian walkway through here for the summer, I would imagine. We're going to cut through here because, to be honest, I need to get over to the other side, just over there. I need to be able to get over there, and yeah, so we're going to jump over, get over the tripwire. We're currently in the middle of the road works, or whatever you want to call it, the works at the park. And luckily, somebody has been kind enough to leave a gap in the fence, and we're through. And we get to explore more of the park over here as it opens up to a view of Szczecin from above. This is a very nice, peaceful nighttime walk through here. We're going to walk down. It looks like there's some kind of river running through the park, and we're going to go over a tiny bridge just over there. So guys, this may be pretty much the end of the video. I'm quite tired, if I'm going to be honest. I have made so many videos over the last week. It's unreal actually how much I've made for this channel. And just in general, like I've done a lot and I've seen a lot over the last week, and I've really enjoyed my time here in Poland, and I can't wait to come back. I will be back, and I've been on the go constantly throughout the whole lot, and it's exhausting, honestly, like constantly filming everything, and you know, like constantly thinking about what to film and what to, you know, make and whatever. There's a lot of it that goes into it, and it's all mentally taxing, and right now I'm quite tired, and also it's late at night. I've been up all day long. I've had really long days every day. The excuses go on and on and on, but you get the idea. I'm shattered. There's also not much more to see here at this part of Szczecin, I don't think. And it's about time for me to get on the bus to go back to my hotel to basically finish up my night here in Szczecin and potentially finish up this series of vlogs here in Poland for this particular trip that I'm on right now, as tomorrow I fly back home, and then I've got to go through the effort of editing all of these different videos. There could be up to like 30 different videos, I'm not sure. There's a lot. There's over a terabyte worth of footage that I filmed. A lot of that is from GoPro footage of filming when I'm driving, but there's over a terabyte of footage that I filmed. Yeah, there would have been more, I guess, if I had a drone that worked. But yeah, guys, I'm a tired boy right now after this week that I've had. Exhausting, but really worth it at the same time. I'm a tired boy. I'm a broke boy. I've got 15 zloty to my name, so not even enough money to do anything with now. So yeah, that's it for me here in Szczecin, and that's going to be it for me on this entire Polish road trip. I hope you enjoy all the content that I've made over this last week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to leave you with the hotel room tour. Until then, have a great day and peace. Okay guys, I'm here in Szczecin in the hotel room. Let me show you around the hotel room. This is my last place that I'm visiting on this particular trip. So this is my last hotel room to stay in. Here we have the room, 2 beds, just the one obviously for me. TV, a couple chairs, a fridge door that I just definitely didn't kick, as well as the fridge. Out here we have the bathroom, or the kitchen, sorry, and then we have the bathroom in there. And we also have machine, but I probably won't be using that. I don't need to. Microwave, cupboards. Into here we have the shower, very nice. The toilet and the rest of the bathroom. Very nice hotel room. It's actually not a hotel, it's like somebody's house that I'm staying in. It's like a spare room they've got downstairs in the house, so that's why I'm being a bit more quiet, but very nice place. Very beautiful outside as well. I'll show you some shots from the outside as I'm talking right now. Yeah, very great. I've enjoyed Szczecin. I've enjoyed this entire trip here in Poland. It's been amazing. Until next time, guys. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Peace out.